You know, I gotta be honest. I'm real impressed with humanity right now. I am genuinely impressed. I did not think it was possible after the years of 2020 to 2024 would it be possible to stretch my buttons and the wiring in them any further, completely stripping the electrons and atoms out of it. But let me tell you, you guys have successfully done it. You guys have successfully done it. And we don't even need to talk about what I'm talking about, because everyone knows what I'm talking about. It's been over the news cycles repeatedly. More than a few things have happened in less than 24 hours, and one of those things didn't even happen in the last 24 hours. It just took a week and a half for news cycles to feel like they wanted to cover it. So, needless to say, I'm very much not satisfied with my fellow human beings out there nowadays. And to say I'm any better, no, I'm not any better. And that's what makes this worse. I am the garbage pile looking at the garbage pile, and I'm telling the garbage pile to clean itself up. I also need to clean myself up. I haven't bathed in a few days. No, seriously, it's been like 4 days since I've bathed. But honestly, that's cleaner than how the rest of America is acting right now, so I think I'm on a pretty good start. Honestly, at this point, I'm convinced I could not bathe for 7 days straight and I would still be cleaner than most of the world right now. And genuinely speaking, I mean the world. When I mean the world, I mean the world. I'll say it as many times as I need to. I mean the entire damn planet right now. The whole core of the rotten apple. The apple ain't in New York City. The apple left the tree. And let me tell you, it made an orchard somewhere else. And it's all across our planet, oceans, and land masses. Let me tell you, you want to know what those apples are? You want to know the little seedlings that's spreading about everywhere? It's called humanity. And let me tell you, humanity has a really big fucking dick. And humanity, when it comes to that dick, it just wants to spread its white fluid everywhere. And for some damn reason, it feels like going after the most unrelated people on the damn planet. Genuinely goes after the most unrelated people all over the earth. It is truly disgusting. Let me put it to you this way, folks. Two different ends of the spectrum, okay? This is going to be a little bit backwards because I don't know how my camera is, but one's on the left, one's on the right. And you know what the reality is? A poor refugee got attacked by a random guy, and someone who was famous for going to colleges and opening up dialogue, regardless how you felt on him, got shot at a college. You can't make this up. Same breath, people, same breath. You've been hearing about all of this within the span of the same 24 hours, most likely. So it should paint a really big picture of where the planet is at right now. Left is eating left, right is eating right, and everyone in the middle is stuck observing it, caught in the crossfire. Are you impressed yet? You better start not bathing. We're in a race to catch up to see who can be dirtier than each other. And somehow I'm still the cleanest. And that's amazing. Let me tell you, the fact that I'm somehow the cleanest, spectacular. You truly messed the picture up. You're talking to the Northeast Asmongold when it comes to not bathing, and somehow y'all are dirtier than me. I salute you. I strive to be y'all's level of dirty. And here's the reality. If you're getting any form of emotion out of me saying any of this, anger, rage, embarrassment, happiness, sadness, whatever it might be, maybe you feel glee and joyful. Congratulations, you're already better off than 99.9% of the human race, because at least you're feeling something. At least it's something, right? Hey, it could be the completely wrong emotion, debatably, but at least you're feeling something. Like, apparently half the planet doesn't even, more than half the planet doesn't feel anything, apparently. Apparently, they're not even sleeping bears. They're atomless bears. They feel nothing. There's no pain receptors in that mofo. You can poke it with a stick all day and it's not going to wake up because there's nothing in its brain. It's not thinking anymore. It doesn't care about its fellow bears. It doesn't even care about itself. Look at its claws. When was the last time it maintained them? Nah, that bear hasn't been scratching against rocks to sharpening them. It's been scratching the inside of its asshole, hoping to pick out its brain. That's what's been going on here. The damn bear hasn't been sharpening its claws against rocks. It's been sharpening it against its asshole. And it's trying to pull its damn brain out, because it's trying to see if it can get some thoughts going. Little does it know, it shouldn't even be scratching its head or its ass either. No, it should just be trying to think about something. But it doesn't think at all. It just reacts. It gets angry. Completely misses the point of the message. Probably like a good majority of people did now by watching this or knowing YouTube, just didn't click on it at all. Because you don't feel anything. You don't think. You don't care. You don't do much anyway. What? You post on the internet? Congratulations, I post on the internet. I want my participation trophy too. I want my free 10,000 subscribers. Everybody wants their free 10,000 subscribers. But guess what? It's not free. You don't get stuff just by posting. You work for it. And golly gee, who needs to work for anything when you can just take it away from someone else? For a payday. Embarrassing, right? Like, working for a living when you can just take it all for a payday? Like, yeah, what are we thinking here? What are we thinking? Or maybe at this point, it's not a bear. Because saying it's a bear implies it has enough energy to go out and eat things. I don't even think this dang thing gets out of its cave. I don't even know how it ended up in the cave in the first place. Shit. Maybe somebody just dropped it off there one day because it got tired of dealing with it. Man, imagine someone lazier than that bear. That's a scary thought. But you know what? There's a whole lot of people that are lazier than the bear, and it's the people that the bears are electing. Not shocking, right? Not shocking at all. And you know, the bear is so stupid, it keeps thinking by electing the guy up top, it will somehow fix everything beneath it. You know, it has a whole rotten foundation, the decking, the wiring, the walls, the floors, the artistry, the carpentry, it's all just falling to pieces. But if we put a new roof on it, everything will be just fine. Right? Shit, at this point, the world's gotten so disrespectful, it's put Dr. Disrespect out of a job. And he didn't even have a job to begin with. He just hopped on his computer every day. Think about it. You have people out there lazier than streamers, lazier than the bear, lazier than the guy who dropped the bear off in the cave. That is a scary scenario. People lazier than all that? My God. And we wonder, how did the planet get like this? Idiocracy wasn't a fucking comedy. It was a documentary. But it's okay. You don't need to worry about how they can be lazier than all that. Because you, all of them, and everything I've talked about is so busy yelling at the other side, you've probably failed to acknowledge I've insulted both of y'all at once. I can see it already. You're picturing one side right now, aren't you? Yeah, you're either picturing side over here or side over here in response to everything I'm saying. Aren't you, you stupid animal? And that's right. You're an animal. A stupid one. Because he can't acknowledge he's an animal. He's so stuck believing the difference between the human race and other living things is the fact we have this thing up in our head and we're capable of using all this fancy technology. That guess what, pal? You forgot something. You're just as liable to go out in a second like everything else. 'Cause you're just an animal. Animals are not smart. Because they are not capable of acknowledging they are animals. You're not intelligent. You're stupid. You picture the other side as animals and always fail to recognize that you yourself are still an animal too. Guess what? You eat, sleep, shit, piss. You do all the things the animal does. Congratulations, you know how to use a computer. Now please, use a computer to give people their lives back. Do it. Curious. What, did you expect Comedy Central the whole time? I'm sorry. What? You think life is a comedy all the time? It's all sunshine and rainbows? You clicked on this video to laugh? My bad. My bad. I didn't know that. You see, if I would have known that, I wouldn't have turned on the news today either. I wouldn't have opened up my phone at all. I wouldn't have gone out my front door. I wouldn't have done anything. In fact, I probably wouldn't even be doing this if life was all sunshine and rainbows. So you know, I hope you got a good laugh today, because there are quite a few families who aren't laughing right now. Think about that one a little bit.